Okay, so the last devlog for Ferulorum was a year ago. What happened? Well, I remember it pretty clearly because of how pissed off I was, but the long and short of it was I had two bugs in Unity within about a week of each other. One made me think everything was deleted because Unity decided to move all my stuff, and the other was a bug where my scripts would not update, and the only option I could find online was to uninstall and reinstall Unity. At the same time this happened, the Unity drama went down, and I had the realization that if Unity decided to screw me over, there was nothing I could do about it. And since I had to uninstall Unity anyway, I just decided not to reinstall it. After this, I had many options to move forward, and basically did not know how to program outside of Unity. I decided to take the route that would give me the most freedom and make me a better programmer, and that was not an easy one. I decided in the end to use SDL2 framework and C++. And while it was very, very rough at the beginning, I pushed through, and though I would not call myself a great programmer, I'm pretty confident at this point I could make just about anything I want at this point. So, let's get to the game. I almost have all the basic features implemented for the main game loop. You hire heroes, build a team with them, send them into the dungeon, you watch them fight their way through, collect the loot, and go back to town. In terms of graphics, the final art style is something that I think might actually be unique, because while it's inspired by retro computer games, I put a twist on it in a way with the colors that I haven't seen before. I also have 5 levels that are visually distinct, each with 5 challenge levels of their own. I have 60 enemies designed in the game, 50 male and female portraits for the heroes, 11 class sprites, and about 30 item sprites. I've got lots of GUI that will display information or is interactable, and I have 10 songs in the game that I made myself and I'm pretty happy with, as well as some ambient sound effects that are provided by the frogs that live in my pool. I started keeping a changelog about 2 weeks ago, so I'll scroll through that for a perspective. Right now I would say the game is like 90% done. It already achieved its main goal, which is basically to learn a bunch of stuff and dive into the deep end of making a game with SDL. The secondary goal is to have this be my first commercial game. Personally, I think it's a bit too weird and abstract to make any money, so I'm thinking the goal is for it to sell for like $5 and see if I could get one good review. I'm going to keep this one short, since the game is what I consider alpha. The next devlog I make, it will be when it's in beta, so people could play it on itch if they want and give me some more feedback. Also, I think in the next one I'll describe why I made some of my decisions and go more in depth, in case people are interested, and also so I could look back at this when I'm on my next game. So that's all for this. This channel isn't dead and I haven't given up. Just trying to focus a little bit, so there's going to be a few breaks in between. Good luck. Have a good time out there, guys.